Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here in the sports seat this Tuesday evening with your local sports. It's Tuesday, so we start with the Nanack Corner. We visit the women's basketball team as they prepare for the 2014-2015 season. Here's more. 9-17 and 3-15 in the GNAC was the record for the UAF women's basketball team a season ago. It's the most wins since 2007. 8 returners, including 4 starters, headlined this year's team, led by senior guards Benisa Belaya, Kelly Logue, and sophomore Jordan Wilson, who was freshman of the year. All 3 were top 10 in multiple categories last season. So what are the expectations for this year?
We have a really good group of girls this season, and we really want to prove everyone wrong and show them that we are a good team and that we can make the GNAC tournament, maybe even win it. So that's what we're looking forward to.
There's a good mix of experience in youth. Head coach Cody Bench, in her 4th season at the helm, brings in 3 transfers and 4 freshmen to round out the roster. She added new assistant coach Greg Bruce as well. Bruce is the winningest coach in Portland State history and a former Western Oregon coach. Last year, Alaska lost 5 games by 5 points or less against ranked conference foes. Could the Nanacks make the GNAC tournament this season? Well, there's a lot of optimism and confidence up on the hill.
It's just something that we've never done as UAF. Alaska Nanacks have never made the postseason tournament since it's been added to the conference in women's basketball. So that's the top 6 teams. We definitely want to win, I think, 10 or 11 games at home. I think it's really important to start protecting our own house and protecting our own court. So I think that's something that this team can do, and we're definitely pushing them towards that.
We built some confidence last year, and now we know we can play with all those teams, we can compete with them, and we can beat them. And just bringing a lot of people back, we gained some more experience in that also.
You can see the women's team in action before the start of the season when they take on the Alumni at noon this Saturday in the Patty Center.
Nanack Corner, brought to you by Sports Medicine Fairbanks.
The Nanack cross-country teams did not win GNAC championships, but they did show potential for the future. Senior Ross McDougal and sophomores Kaylee Stryker and Dorothy O'Donnell all ran personal records on Saturday in Monmouth, Oregon. McDougal finished 22nd overall with a time of 25 minutes 45 seconds to lead the 7th place Nanacks. Stryker finished in 22:16 and O'Donnell in 22:17 as they went 34th and 35th. The women's team, they finished 8th. The UAA men's team won their 5th straight title, and Simon Fraser won the women's title by 1 point in the closest finish in GNAC history over UAA in Western Washington. In GNAC volleyball, the Alaska Nanacks were looking for their 4th conference win on Saturday. The Western Oregon Wolves got revenge, however, with a 3-0 sweep of UAF. The team split their season series. Alaska swept the Wolves in their first meeting on October 2nd. Sam Hartoum had a game-high 18 kills and 11 digs, while Miranda Greaser passed for a game-high 35 assists for the Nanacks. Unfortunately, errors were too much for UAF, who had 29 compared to the Wolves' 7 in the 18-25, 19-25, 17-25 loss. Just 3 games left for the Nanacks, but they are all at home in the Patty Center. Alaska will host rival UAA this Saturday to start their 3-game homestand to close out the 2014 season. It was the last high school football game for interior football players in the North-South Football Classic on Saturday. For the senior football players, the 38th annual Alaska Shriners game. In the small-medium schools game, Allison's Anthony Griffith scored twice and he earned MVP honors. North Pole's Garrett Woolman was named Offensive Player of the Game. He had a TD catch, and Simi Skips was Defensive Player of the Game, representing North Pole for a North team who won 30-26 over South. In the large schools game, 8 of 5 Malamutes who played defense were key in the North's 20-0 shutout victory over South. Also, Veronica Yanish and Katie Peterson of Hutchinson were in the first interior flag football players to play in the Senior Bowl, despite South defeating the North team 27-0. Roller derby was in action on Saturday as well. The Fairbanks teams earned some sweeps. The Bruised Berries of the Colden Hart Junior Derby beat Fool's Gold 333-145 in the junior bout. Blocker Toxic Tater Tot was MVP for the Berries with 56 points. The Raven Rebels of the Fairbanks Roller Girls won 163-88 over the Gold Diggers in the main bout. Blocker Sweater Kents and Jammer Alpha were MVPs for the Rebels. The Triple D Valley Vixens from Palmer also skated in the bout. The Rebels and Gold Diggers will have a rematch February 28, 2015. And that's it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is next with weather, and we'll catch you next time.